so broken. In a story we're calling Just Knock.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. Thank you. So I'm going to tell a story about the time at a time in my life when I was becoming an adult. It wasn't my bat mitzvah or my first kiss. It was right after I graduated college and moved home. So if any of you have done that, you know that it's awkward if you move home after you graduate college and you're living with your family, but trying to start your own life. And tonight's story is going to be about that balance and that tension and how it can go terribly wrong. So it's 2015, and I'm living at home in Westchester, New York with my family, and I just got my first job, which is so adult. And I got, big girl work clothes, and I started dating. And I meet this guy through work, which is new for me because I'm used to meeting guys at like frat party basements. So I feel very adult, and we're in we're in this texting stage. We haven't had a date yet, but I'm hopeful. And then one night I am in his town for a work event, and I'm leaving, and I'm leaving the parking garage, and I hit a pole with my car. Yeah, and I'm fine, but the car is, I hit the bumper. I don't know car terminology, but something was wrong. And I'm like, I'm not, I'm an adult. I'm not going to call my dad. Also, like, I did have an accident recently. So I'm like, I can take care of this myself. Then I realized I have no idea how to take care of this myself. So I start hysterically crying, and I find the police officers that happen to be in this parking garage. They have no idea how to help me. So I came and I called my dad. And if any of you know me and have been to my events in the city, comedy shows, etc., you know that my dad is like always there for me. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Alan.
Been there. He'll set up
Alan
the
Brody.
microphone. He helps me sell things, whatever. But on this particular evening, when I call him, I'm like, Dad, I'm crying at my car. I'm like, please come for me. He's like, I'm not coming. And I'm like, Dad, what? Now's the time you're gonna draw this boundary? Come on. So I send him a picture, and he's like, all right, it looks like your bumper, again, if this is wrong, you can picture it. Your bumper is like broken, and it's very close to your tire, so you can't drive home because it'll shred the tire. But don't worry, you can take care of this yourself. I'm like, okay, how? And he goes, well, you can just cut it away with a chainsaw. And I'm like, oh, right, okay, well, how do I get a chainsaw? He's like, just text someone or call someone that you know in the area and ask if they have one. And I'm in such a panic that it doesn't even occur to me that this is, like, insane. But I'm like, okay, great, this is an excuse to text my crush. So I text him, I'm like, hey, Alex, got into a car accident, do you happen to have a chainsaw? It's true. And he says that he does not, which is like a bummer because I did want an excuse to see him, but also probably good because if he did have a chainsaw, that would be a red flag. But the good thing that came out of this is that, now we're in, more communication, and he asked me on a date. Yay. Yeah. So, and my dad did eventually come, and he did help me get the car fixed, so I don't know, goodbye adulthood. What? No, he came with scissors. I think I blacked out, but it was really bad. Yeah, he came, I think he cut it off, or he brought a chainsaw, the police, I don't know. This is 2015, guys, I blacked it out. But anyway, on to better things. I start dating Alex, and one night we plan like our third date, and he's like, all right, we plan that he's going to pick me up at my job after work, and I will leave my car at work, and he'll pick me up, and then he'll like drop me off at home, like my childhood home. And this is great. Like I arranged it with him. I arranged for a coworker to carpool with me and drive me to work the next day, and I communicate this to everybody except my family. So we go on this date, and then I'm like, okay, my family's out of the house tonight. Like I have the house to myself. So he drops me off. He comes into my childhood bedroom where we do some adult things. And then he leaves, and at some point, I go to sleep by like 11:30, because again, like adulting, I have to get up for my big girl job in the morning, so I'm in bed and asleep by 11:30. At some point, my sister comes home, she's in high school, and then my dad and my other sister are working an event, so they get home like pretty late, and little do I know, they come home, and they don't see my car in the driveway, so they don't know where I am. And I don't know what you would do, but what they did was panic. And panicking includes calling every local hospital, the police, and strongly considering messaging on LinkedIn the guy that I just went on a date with. Cut to me soundly asleep. All of a sudden, at 4 in the morning, I awake to like my full lights going on, and my dad and my sister rushing into my room and grabbing me and hugging me and saying, "Oh my God, thank God you're okay." And I'm like, I didn't know I wasn't okay. They're like, "We were looking for you all night." I was like, I was right here in my bed, like it couldn't be more innocent. I look at my phone, I have like 40 missed calls and texts from them. And apparently what happened was they went up to my youngest sister's room in the middle of the night. The way they found me is they went up to her and they were like, "Hey, have you seen Danielle?" And she goes, "Wait, sorry." They said to her, "Have you seen Danielle?" And she's like, "No, but did you check her room?" And they were like, "No." So I think the moral of the story here is that my family's crazy, and I love them, and I hope that they always care this much about me. Other lessons are that youngest sister always knows best. Yeah, I'm the oldest, but the youngest does. Obviously, it was the middle child and my dad who couldn't find me. Other lessons, if you can't find someone, don't jump to conclusions. And if you can't find someone, you can always, at least me, just knock on her door. Thank you.